Hey yo, it's TJ Upshaw. I'm tapping in with FamVisuals. Make sure y'all do the same. Alright.
Show me you. Baby, why you wasting time? You know that I made plans.
Alright, what up, though, TJ?
What up, though, bro?
I mean, I appreciate you coming in and getting this interview with us.
No doubt.
Well needed. This you like our first male R&B singer that we interviewed, though, so we trying to like switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
So how was your Christmas?
It was perfect, man. Spent time with the family, my 3 boys, wife, fam, extended family came over, chilled.
Okay, so what plans you got for the new year? I mean, you know, we got 3 more days in the year.
I got some shit, man, coming up, man. I can't disclose it yet, due to paperwork shit. But
so, tell us a little bit about who TJ Upshaw is.
TJ Upshaw is the vibe of R&B, bro. Like, simple as that, you know what I'm saying? When I create music, that's what I said, that's my aim, to create a vibe, you know what I'm saying? And wherever it's played, you know what I'm saying, the vibe will be set and it'll be a memory forever, you feel me?
Okay, so I was doing a little research, and after, listening to a few of your songs and stuff, I kind of feel like you are like the real definition of like soul and R&B is when it comes as far as like the new generation that's still making music. You know,
Right.
a lot of them kind of like venture off into pop, but you kind of still is soul and R&B. So I want to ask, like, what groomed your music and your sound?
Just life, dog. Like, I grew up listening to R&B, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a part of me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with pop, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I fuck with all kinds of music, you know what I'm saying? But R&B is like, I feel like if I was to die today and I didn't put out any more R&B songs, like my shit would be complete. My life would be complete.
Okay.
Cause I stay true to myself.
So it's easy for like artists to like venture off and like to change they sound. So what keeps you in your lane?
It's my lane. So, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga wanna venture off in my lane and venture off in my sound, like, it'll be, like, you could tell if a nigga trying to sound like Chris Brown. You could tell if a nigga trying to sound like Trey Songz. Like, you gonna hear a nigga trying to sound like TJ Upshaw. You feel me? That's my lane.
Okay, so doing research, I seen that you've been doing music since 2005, 2006. I heard you said it was something like you started off doing hooks for a lot of rappers and stuff like that. So how did that come about? Like,
so I went to Cass. So, man, we had some talented ass rappers. Like of course Sean, Pat, that was his homie. Chris, Arrogant, Greg. It was a lot of niggas, bro. So a lot of niggas rap, but nobody in the school really sung. You know what I'm saying? And like freestyle ciphers, nigga. I used to be the nigga in the middle singing. You know what I'm saying? So it was just crazy though. And a nigga persuaded me just like go ahead and do a project. I did a mixtape like in 2005. Like right before we graduated. So I did that just to win class singer. Nobody even knew I sung until I dropped that shit. So
alright, so 2005, that's what? 2005, 2006, that's like 15 years, give or take.
Yeah.
In that time you've done a lot. You know, you performed all around Detroit, and I seen that you performed and you connected in LA.
Yeah.
So my question is, you done opened up for Sammie, Eric Bellinger, Wiz, Big Sean, all these people.
Yeah.
So you for sure have a buzz and a resume. So why don't you think you've made it like to the mainstream? Because clearly you know who you is.
I say just God's timing, dog. You know, you can't put a time on a blessing, dog. So I just keep doing my work and it's gonna prosper. I already know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we was talking before we started the interview, and I had asked you your age, because it led me to this question. So a lot of my friends that make music, they between the ages like 20 and like 27.
Mm-hmm.
A few of them that I'm close with told me, like, if they don't pop by 30, they quit.
Yeah.
You older than 30.
Yeah.
What keeps you going?
My kids. Like, I honestly feel like you can't put age on your art.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's 75-year-old artists that's painting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put an age on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, how you gonna put a timeline on your art?
Mm-hmm.
It's what you create every day, living. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna put a timeline on that? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about age. I hear artists be having artist ages and shit. Like, I'm a real nigga. Like, nigga, I'm 31.
That's just what you do.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, it could just be something that you use just to cope. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
it's a passion of yours. But do you have a point where you say, okay, I'm done?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
So if you wasn't doing music, what would you be doing?
Music to kids.
Okay. So it's on, regardless, it's music. That's what
yeah.
it is. Okay.
Yeah, you put music into kids, not mine, but you know what I'm saying, just kids, period. You know what I'm saying? And like all the route that has took me to get to the point that I am now, like I'm not a person that wanna, be on, I get free game. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm that type of person. Like, so if I can help them at an early age, they can become higher than where I'm at now. You feel me?
Okay. So everybody measure their success at a different level. For me, my success is basically reaching my goals. Like I measure my success by the year.
Right.
You know, if I reach some goals in that year, then I'm successful for that year.
Right.
And as long as I reach them goals every year, I'm gonna forever be successful. So, how do you measure your success? And do you feel like, how do you measure it, and do you feel like you already reached it?
Yeah. I feel like I reached it because I measure success as happiness. You know what I'm saying? When I'm happy, that's when I'm successful.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the money, you know what I'm saying? Money gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But when you're genuinely happy, like, you successful. You know how many people that ain't happy?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think different, bro. I think different, bro.
Alright. So, we just recently interviewed Trey Grams, and he the first person that told me about you. I went to go look you up, and the first song that I seen was "Fuck With You" featuring Dusty McFly.
Yeah.
I told him about you. He went to go look, and like that song right there, it already got the mainstream everything. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh yeah, he got it. So, what's your work regimen like? Like, and what made you choose Dusty to be on that song? Cause I already feel like Dusty he fit on it perfect. Cause he already was smooth and talk cash shit, so it fit perfectly.
Perfect.
So,
like, I recorded it, like with my homie Brandon Rico, the dude who produced it. So I already knew in my head that I had to have a Detroit rapper on it. Like, but like Dusty, like I'm a fan of him. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that like his swag met the swag of the song. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be too fast. He wouldn't be too slow. He'll lay back and fit the shit. And we created a fucking hit. You know what I'm saying?
in that song you can hear like to me personally, from when I look at it, I could see that was something that you put some time into, that you put your effort and your passion into that. So what's your work regimen like, and like what puts you in the zone to create?
Like, it just depends on where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm in Detroit, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I'm back in LA, like I record some LA type shit, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm back in LA and I'm missing Detroit, I record some Detroit type shit, you know what I'm saying? But it all mesh, you know.
So how did you get connected in LA? Like how did that go about? You being
Man, that was just a wish and a prayer, bro. Like I used to work in the plants and shit, so I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take this chance, you know what I'm saying? I had made a hit real quick, so That's on some other shit. But I made a hit real quick, came up. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take this chance real quick while I got it. You know what I'm saying? I was just turning like 29, I think, or some shit. So I was like, fuck it. I ain't about to lay down on this dream, you feel me? So I went out there. First show I had opened up for was Jake and Papa. They group, two brothers from that group, brother back in the day. And shit. So yeah, them niggas, yeah. So I opened up for them, killed that shit. So the promoter hit me up for the show like that February with Sammie and Eric Bellinger. So went out there, killed that one. Man, you know, made the connections and made, you know, friendships, and you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it just been leveling up from there. So, I mean, you go out, I feel like you go out somewhere and you do your job, you gonna get a call back. It's like an interview. Every show I look at it as an interview, you know what I'm saying?
So, you going into 2020, like I said, in 3 days.
Yeah.
What you got for the people in 2020 that you can tell us?
I mean, I just dropped the project last night. That's like about to go crazy in 2020. Like just off the shit we got planned off of it. You know what I'm saying? So
you can't tell us no shows you got coming
man,
up.
it's a lot of shows coming up. It's a lot of shows. A lot of shows. That's why I said like that's a hint. It's a lot of shows. Okay. So.
Well, I appreciate you coming in for this little
No doubt, bro.
At this part, you know, we want to know if you can like sing a little something, you know, do a little something extra for the end. All right, let's get into that.
Ooh, Brandon Rico.
First you take it off, baby. There's no need to talk, baby. You know what I'm here for, and I know what you came for. Cause every time I look at you, go crazy. Oh, baby, and I'm so glad you let me have my way. Now all I feel is you, baby. All I feel is you. There's no such thing as to it. There's no such thing as to it. All I feel is you, baby. All I feel is you, baby. There's no such thing as to it. There's no such thing as to it. Tell me where you wanna be, baby, swimming in your sea, because you're too wet, too wet. Baby, you done messed around and made an ocean in this, baby, cause you're too wet, too wet. Cause every time I lick it, you go crazy.
Go crazy.
Oh, baby, and I'm so glad you let me have my way. All I can feel, all I feel is you. All I feel is you. There's no such thing as to it. There's no such thing as to it. All I feel is you. I know they wishing they could feel what I feel. All I feel is you. But I ain't sharing no, such thing as to it. No such thing as to it. Detroit nigga with a Cali swag. They thought I lost my sauce, nigga, bet it back. Just left up out of Somerset with all new.